Alright, we got some of the gang here now. I was thinking just before that I want to train Magica up a little bit, and I think that some of these guys might do that. There's something else to ask about. Do you train? You don't train magic. Sure, people in here train magic. Training. No magic.
You seem like very good company.
Freshest ingredients
What was that?
this side of the Ashlands.
Motto's mercy on you.
Our hospitality.
They sell spells.
The pleasure is all mine, Albert. Care to barter with me?
Okay, let's go to Balmora then, because there's the Mages Guild there. Let's wait till daytime. That is not daytime. There we go. Let me know if the music's volume is like too loud or anything. Because I boosted it a bit.
Where would you like to go?
Should you need something, I would
you
be
train?
happy to oblige.
No. Yeah, alteration, mysticism, and restoration. Sweet. And you're like full disposition. What do I even want to do? Is it pretty high? I think these are all maxed out. Damn it.
Welcome. Please speak.
Destruction's really low. Increases willpower, which increases not magicka. Okay, but it does influence intelligence. Cool. And you're really annoying because you move around the room.
Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
You could help me by standing in one place. It's not the same person. This is really annoying. E-train.
Please, gods.
Also destruction, sweet.
Warm
Oh,
greetings,
greetings. How do you
Care
do?
to peruse
Maybe
my
call.
spell?
There we go. At 89 right now. Alright, 90. So it is working.
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Where does this guy go? Oh, there. Okay. So we got to 93. Does anyone else teach illusion?
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Wait.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
It's not the same person, but it looks the same.
A potion today?
Conjuration, yes. Perfect. We're now very good at conjuration. Oh, 99! Come on.
I have the finest spells in town.
You've piqued my interest. Please.
I just need one more intelligence skill up. Wait. Yeah.
What can I help you? Magic is my speciality. How can I help you?
There we go. So we can now cast Cure Blood. It costs 100, of all things. With a 45% chance. So it's more likely it doesn't even succeed. Okay, what does the person up top do? Do you train? Unarmored. Increases speed.
This is a
What is my
wondrous
speed?
encounter. Welcome.
110. Let's get really fast. Some alchemy. Okay, only a couple levels. Taking a chunk out of my gold though. Alright, speed is now 5 more. Action members only.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Everyone else will train, but you. Must be like a really good trainer.
You won't find a better bargain in town.
Hello, I am Snowlin Toughless. That's a ridiculous name. Manage the lay healer volunteers for our cult. If you're ready to accept a task as lay healer, let me know. I am ready. Mara be praised. So much to do, so little time. Please bring me 5 units of marshmallow for potions. A farmer in the Western Isles near Pelagade grows marshmallow. Bring him this potion as a gift so that we can get his ingredients to make more potions to give to him as gifts, I guess. And he'll tell you where to pick up. Great. Western Acadian Isles near town. It's like over here somewhere.
Mara's mercy on you.
You do. Manage the volunteer almoners for the cult. If you're ready to accept a fundraising project, let me know. Sure, we can get 2 quests at once. Sweet. Thank Zenithar. We have so many projects and so little gold. I have heaps of gold. Can I just, like, donate? Go ask the Skyrim mission for alms for the poor. They should give generously to support the Imperial Cult. Our fundraising goal for the Skyrim mission is 100 gold. That's generous, apparently. Sure, I'll do that one, because that's just here.
Our hospital.
I think I know where that is. It's like one of these buildings.
How fare thee, friend?
Here we go. Elms? Maybe to give elms. Here, take my elms. 40 elms.
What can I do for
The 10 elms.
I
I guess we
see
just
that-
ask everyone for elms.
What can I do?
you? Choose to share your time with me. You humble me.
Okay, I've lost count.
I see you share the
We already
same
asked you.
What can I do?
Yes, of course, as representative of my province and people, I am proud to give you generously to the Imperial Cult. As a member of the cult, I am a proud Imperial citizen. I am pleased to match my province's donation with a personal gift of my own. This is over 100 gold. This is well over 100. I'm assuming there's an option to, like, keep the money.
I'm all yours.
Excuse me,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Why didn't I just do this?
I am at your service.
Oh, this should be like 300 bucks. We reached our goal of 100. If you come to report your failure. I've reached our goal, or I've doubled our goal. I've more than doubled our goal. Excellent, you've far exceeded our expectations. Surely you have touched the Zenithar in your soul. Please accept a small token of gratitude and encouragement. And when you're ready for your mission, speak again. Didn't even take it all. We got like 280 or something at least. Shoes of conviction.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Shoes. Qualify personality. When you... It's kind of crap. What else you got? I guess you gotta advance me. Voted to Acolyte. Thank you. Got any quests? Shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the cult. As a token of appreciation, here's another gift. May make labors easier. And check advancement. It's given me a belt. What does a belt do? Fortify a bunch of stuff and used. The only good thing there is enchant, really. But even then, it's pretty meh. Do we need advancement again? Yes. So he promoted us. Gave us a gift. And then promoted us again. We're now adept. It gets kicked out of the conversation every time. Go to the Argonian mission, which is just next door, and ask for elms. We're 2 ranks higher than previous. Their province is not so rich as Skyrim, but they are generous and civic-minded people. Our fundraising goal is 100 gold. Okay. Man, this quest kind of sucks. I've gone the long way. I'll make this. Yo, give me your elms. Must speak to our leader, the consul. Cannot help you.
Please go ahead.
Greetings, Sarah.
Who? Kala.
We greet you as a
Elms?
friend. Well,
The Imperial cult has our respect. We're disappointed that the Imperial cult does not speak out against the inhumane practices of slavery. I think it sort of does, but it can't because politics. Right? It doesn't like it, but it lets it happen. But perhaps you're right, it is by demonstrating our superior commitment to civilization and humanity that we best disprove the Dunmer's barbaric insistence that we are no more than animals. Please accept this donation on behalf of the province of Argonia. 200 gold, which is less than what Skyrim gave because individual people gave it. I think I can hand in slave braces to somebody here. Maybe. If not, I don't know why I'm carrying slave braces in my inventory. Let's just go to the prison. Maybe it is the same person.
Greetings, Sarah.
greetings, Mutsara.
A new scent is here.
Please go ahead.
can it be?
Speak.
Why have I got these? Or this?
Please, go ahead, speak.
Greetings, Mutsara.
Letter. Wait, it's Ponders and Bread. There's Ponders and Bread one. Some investigation of something. I don't know. I read it very quickly.
We greet you as a friend. Welcome.
Where's the secret door? Okay, it's not that. I don't actually want this forge. Or just one really.
Greetings,
There it is.
Mutsara.
I think it's down here that they were asking for it. But I will check anyway. This way? Nope.
Please go ahead. Speak.
Nope.
Welcome, Outlander.
Greetings, Sarah.
Maybe this and Jesse who's on all the dialogue options. No? Oh, there we go. It's hidden under an unrelated dialogue option. Yes, here they are. Oh, you need both? Damn it. Oh, you just needed one. Okay, well, I guess that's staying in my inventory, and I will probably forget
One would be wise to
what they're for again. Let's read it.
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Have you reached our goal of 100 gold in donations? I have doubled our goal. That's actually accurate this time. Once again, you've exceeded expectations. You're blessed with Xenophar's gift of fine words and generous sentiments. Take this and wear it with pride. Xenophar's frock. I don't know if I want Xenophar's frock. Fortify mercantile. What is my mercantile? 47. Could be better. Honestly, anything higher than that anyway, you just start like buying stuff and selling it back for more than you bought it. So it's kind of broken. The shrine at Buckmouth Legion Fort has experienced an unfortunate shortfall in alms. Is this all just collecting taxes, basically? Funds are urgently needed to purchase food and blankets for orphans and indigents. Please go to Aldermoon and see if you can raise the money for the Buckmouth Fund. The fund needs at least 100 drakes immediately. It may be difficult to raise funds since Aldermoon is a Ridderman town and most residents are Dunmer, but the money is very badly needed. I could just give him money. Why does he ask if you come to report your failure every time? Like, do you expect this? I've doubled our goal. Oh man. Is this entire quest line from this guy just this? Take these gifts and tokens. Scroll of Gem Feeder. Scroll of Knick-Knack. The buying game? What's the buying game? It's a book. Increase my mercantile. Thank you. That's the first useful reward. This is the weirdest quest line. This is happening again where he... What? Okay. Now we've got an actual quest. For our coming harvest end pageant, we need a red shirt for a black vest. Please visit clothers and ask if they would donate such a red shirt and vest to the cult. The combination of shirt and vest is what they call a common shirt. When you have the red shirt with a black vest, return and deliver it to me. Shirt and vest. I'm told the shirt and vest together is what they call a common shirt. Right. There are many styles of common shirt, but we must have a red shirt with a black vest and a shrubbery yay high to symbolize the drake's fire that warms us in long cold winter nights. Since the red shirt and black vest are a Western style, Dunmer clothers may not have them. Right. forgotten what your quest. Your quest was to go somewhere and do something. Gathering marshmallow, that's right. These are also low-key tasks.
Mottos.
It's faster to run to the boat than travel to the boat because it's just over here. I think the travelling is faster, just slightly less interesting. Where are I actually going? Like, this means fine.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Chance decayed. Where are you running from? Weird. We need to decide what sword to use, because there's a heavier sword that does a bit more damage. Hang on. Cool. So there should be a farmer around here. And hopefully someone sells clothes as well. Do they have any actual shops?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Very nice headpiece you got there.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
No shits. Oh, trader.
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
Don't have a red shirt, unfortunately. Actually, I can sell you crap that I have been given. I might actually just accept this. Where's this enemy? Oh, there you go. Oh no. Intelligence is decayed, so I can no longer cast this spell. Damn it. Okay. Armor. South of Palisade, north of the... This was not in the dialogue. What? South of Palisade, north of the road, west of the first bridge, south of Palisade. North of the road, west of the first bridge, south of... Not in the... South is this way.
There is no escape.
He's pretty tough. Smoky quartz. Where is this bridge you speak of? There's a bridge. But it's north of the... Okay, here we go. Oh wow, look, it's a marshmallow. But we need to talk to him to find out where the marshmallow is.
Please join me.
Get this potion out of my inventory anyway. Do for you, yes. Yes, do for you. Diricinoline needs a marshmallow, eh? Not a problem. There's a little field of it growing right here next to my house. Help yourself. And my regards. That all you need? That's all? Wait, what about this potion? Teach me something? I'm more than a little busy today. Besides, I doubt this much I could teach such a clever fellow as yourself. Good day. Did you not want this potion? Alright. How much do we need? 5. What's the thing called that it gives you? Oh, I see I'm in a tab, that's fine. Cool, we got it. I just need shit. Let's try and get on a boat. Well, not a boat, on a... Slow Strider is actually quicker. Just playing one-handed, trying to get him mint. Something attacking me.
You make a special choice. Say no.
If I can
You got a
be of
shit.
assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Nope. You got a shit. Nope.
Greetings to you.
Oh. Surely the clother had the shit. Not the shirt I need. might actually be hard.
The finest potions and elixirs in town are right here.
Right. It works. Alright. Who else sells shirts? Who else sells shirts? Oh no. Okay, right.
Yes, Outlander. Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
No shirts. Let's try the foreign quarter. I guess. Surely there'll be a foreign shirt at a foreign quarter. Sell robes.
Our
I
selection.
just got one lying around.
Tidy.
See something you like?
In this. Septum ring. Alright, get rid of that junk. No shirts. Wait, this is $2,000. Because the septum ring is very expensive. Private bank. Just looking for shops.
I know you. You're that famous adventurer.
Blue category. It's very blue in here.
Here for those elves.
Sell food.
How?
Enchanter, maybe? Maybe, but probably not, and that's understandable. Please take my scrolls.
How fare thee, friend?
You have my blessings, Outlander. How about a potion today?
One shirt, but not the red one.
Why is my friend here?
Alchemical elves. Chibani. Oh, it's just nice. Have we been here? No, we haven't. Oh, still no. I know you're a clother. Wait, I got turned around. Yes, I can sell them this book. You're all the way at the back. Have my book.
Best prices, best selection. Go ahead. I'm listening.
There's nothing down here.
Submit to the three, the spirits and thy lords.
You're a lot more refined than most.
No shits.
I think you're going to fit right in here.
I doubt these places have shirts.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Where's the guy that sells stuff? It's just not here.
Submit to the three, the spirits and thy lords. What is it?
Warm greetings, Outlander. Care to peruse my spells?
Shit, it's hard to find. Alright. I'm I'm gonna try somewhere else.
Good to see you. Do you need my services?
Try the trade house.
Where would you like to go?
You got any shirts? You got loads of stuff. But not the shit we need.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Walk with virtue out.
Maybe shops in Ebonheart have it. This is not Ebonheart.
I see you
say
stand
you?
in good company.
Yes,
What can I
Outlander,
do?
what may I do for you?
This is back where I started this shit hunting journey. It was really tanky. Apparently I can report... Okay, apparently this guy's an officer, which I did not imagine he would be one by looking at him. This dude. Apparently I can report a slain egg poacher. Is that the guy in the egg mine? That I killed ages ago. There's a constant bounty on egg poachers. Here's your due. Now move along.
May each day greet
Who
you.
the hell are you? You're a Red guard. Okay. I just thought that you'd be like more well equipped. If you were a guard. What's going on here? Red guard, help. There's a fight. Hey, will you punch that dinosaur? It's just a caravan.
I'm right here.
Oh, that's
Should you
unsettling.
I would be happy to oblige.
Mordane lemons. Wait, you are the guard we just talked to.
Don't you think?
Okay, it all makes sense now. It's all come together. He's a caravan guard.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Who dis? A knight. Alright.
That's how I like it. Bold and direct.
I think everything here is warehouses, and up here is shops.
Rumors flow from the House of Trouble.
6 fishes. That sounds like an inn.
What say you?
No shirts.
Welcome.
There's the missions.
I'm listening.
That rat's in the bag. I am never too busy.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to.
Maybe there is a shop down there. Trader.
The pleasure is mine. What may I do for you?
This shirt is impossible to find. I know I've seen them before. I know what shirt they want. I know they exist.
The pleasure is mine.
This is ridiculous. What if I tell him I failed finding the shirt? You guys sell stuff?
I see we share the same company.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely. We
I see
share
we
the
share
same
the same
company.
company.
What can I do
What
for
can
you?
I do for you?
That's that whole place, okay. There's people like teleporting around.
What can I help you with?
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we grant.
What say you?
I can see why they sent someone on a quest to go and get this shit. And then they didn't just go to like the local market and buy one.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help. Good company.
What say you?
What can
You
I do?
have my attention, Outlander.
What say you?
May you find me.
I have great prices for you today, Outlander.
There's one there, but it's enchanted. I don't think he'll accept that. And this is the shirt, right? The red shirt with black vest, yeah, that's the one. Which this guy's wearing.
Your hospitality is yours.
Where did I get this shirt and vest? What do you think? It was a high-up clother in Caldera. Don't remember his name, in the west end of town next to the Mages Guild. Okay. What's the fastest way to the Mages Guild? Fast travel or running down here? Sure, it's fast travel. Guy just fell from the sky onto a crane.
I'm never too busy.
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale, you've come to the right place.
We make a special trip just for you.
Jump. Why are you stood there? It's just, I don't know why he's talking to a tree.
Can I be of service?
Walk with me. To what do I owe this pleasure?
I never come here, so I don't know how you leave. There we go. Okay, this should be the shop.
I see I stand in good company.
Shirts.
What can I do for you?
Shit. Come on. 30% off. You can do it. Hang on. Wait a minute.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
I'm gonna bribe this guy 10 gold to give me 30% off a $3 shirt. Stonks.
The pleasure is all mine, Albert.
Right, we got your dumb shit. Your dumb shirt and your dumb marshmallow. You brought me the shirt, or have you come to report your failure? No, I managed to get the shirt. Very good. Congratulations, you purchased a shirt. Are you ready for another mission? Speak to me again. But before you do, you might take a look at this book. Found it helpful. Go ahead and keep it. Yes. You got an intelligence point back. I can cast that spell again.
Motto's mercy.
The Balmora Shrine is planning a fundraising dinner at Fort Moonmoth. We'll need food and refreshments. We've had generous offers of food, but we've had trouble getting donations of strong spirits. We've determined that we need 5 bottles of brandy. Please make sure the rounds of the trade houses and corner clubs. Please make the rounds, not please make sure of the rounds, right? And ask if they would donate brandy. When you have the brandy, deliver it to me. Great. Just in Balmora. Cool. Right, and you, with your marshmallow, which I brought you 5 units of. Here's a restore health potion. And a mortar and pestle. Mate, I don't need. So you can make your own restore health potions. Speak to me again when you're ready for another mission. Thank goodness I was so busy I almost forgot. Have you checked your advancement?
Greetings to you.
I will do that now, because you keep kicking me out of conversation, but I guess I don't need you, because I advanced from the other guy, so you can already give me this quest. We need 5 units of muck. Will cure common disease potions. Farming Kinesis Bushu Shand has a muck sponge patch near his hut. Or, you know, I could just buy some muck. He's putting it on my... Yeah, this is very early game stuff. But very hard to get to, because I've never run into it. I've only come here because I knew it existed, and I never did it. Ask him if he'll teach you a few tricks. I need to start doing this in the early game, holy shit. It like gives you a bunch of skill points and stuff. Okay. How much do you want? Is it 5? It's always 5, isn't it? It doesn't actually say. Oh, it does it. So, okay, 5. Yeah. I've forgotten what this guy wanted. Bottles, that's right. Now more bottles. Wrong one. Actually, this probably is about the same speed. If I run from here, out the back. No, it's still longer. It's so weird. Give me your booze. Come on. It's for a good cause.
Where would you like to go?
So many questions. Actually, I'm not bartering with you. I'm asking you to donate. You seem a decent sort of stupid. Let me make myself clear. No brandy for the Imperial cult, imported or otherwise. Do you understand me? Do you understand money? Have some money. Oh, that was too much money. Oh well. I only wanted to do the 10 gold. How about now? Against my will, I am impressed by your lack of courtesy and good sense. Yeah, here's this bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy. I could have just bought from him for probably less than 10 gold. A small price to be rid of you. I'll go away and stay away. He dropped the disposition back down even though I bribed him up to 100. He doesn't even... Wait, I know what you do sell. You sell 100. Oh, it's valued at 100. Okay, no, the bribing was cheaper. And they don't like the Imperial cult, which makes sense.
You seem quite intrigued.
Welcome, traveler.
Please share.
Speak.
Would you like to donate? Give it a rest, alright? But here, rob me of my profits and comforts. Take this brandy and the fundraising dinner and leave me in peace. Excellent. I don't think the tavern over there on the other side of town is gonna even have brandy, let alone share it.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
Let me... okay. Brandy. Yes, I see. Perhaps you're right. There's no cheaper way to gather goodwill than to buy a little of it. And the goodwill in the Imperial cult may be worth something in this town, as you say. Very well, here's a bottle of brandy for your cult's fundraising dinner with compliments. Cool. I think there's one next door. No, that is just the shop, okay. Over the river then. I'm gonna be very surprised if they even have $100 bottle of brandy in possession.
Warm greetings.
Talk to the guy upstairs.
How do you do? Have a look around. I'm sure you'll like what
Well,
you
hello
see.
there. A pleasure to meet
Oh,
you.
not barter. Brandy. Sorry, I've only 2 bottles. Well, that's impressive. And you're welcome to one of them for the cult. But I happen to know that Banor Saran just took delivery of some brandy. She's probably got it stored in the closet in the hall right over the bar. Now, of course, it would be wrong to steal. This dude effectively, like, owns Thieves Guild. Even though everyone knows the Counter Club is just fun for these Tomono Tong gangsters for such a good cause. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I think I've got everything I need. I need 5. I got 4. Fine. Maybe 80. Now he just doesn't like me. Hold on. I have 10 gold, so now you're very happy. And now I will buy your brandy for 50. You got it. What was the other quest? Muck. You don't sell muck, do you? No. Alchemist now.
Ah, welcome. What is it, friend?
Yeah, look at all this muck. I want 6, I want 5. They're very specific.
I am at your service. I can't imagine doing one of those things.
What things? It's anything. Anything the done Marit. It's probably a bit weird. Right. I've got your 5 bottles. And here's your brandy. Very good. This was no easy task, I'm sure. I'd like to acknowledge your service with a few tokens of blessing. Accept them with my thanks, and with thanks to the Imperial cult. When you're ready for the next mission, blah blah blah. Right hand and left hand. Hand. constant fortified luck and personality.
9 good days to you, sir.
That's your next mission. Canis Pilius Caldera Mining is a member in good standing and prominent citizen, but unfortunately he's not been forthcoming with donations, or in other words, taxes, to help with some good works. Please speak with him and see if you can persuade him to donate 500 drakes. Wow. Now we're talking. To our Widows and Orphans Fund. You'll find him in Caldera at the Governor's Hall. That is a large sum. The Widows and Orphan Fund needs it badly. Why don't I just give you them? Why is this not an option? I guess it is an option, actually. You just pretend you gave it to you. And he's part of the trust to receive the exclusive Imperial Charter to exploit the Ebony Mine. So he must be wealthy. Makes sense. And more than able to spare 500 drinks. Unfortunately, every time we ask him for the donation, he says he's very busy at the moment, but will be happy to discuss the donation at a later date. I suppose he plans to keep deferring the obligation indefinitely until we abandon hope. We must have that money for the widows and orphans. You must go find some way to impress him for the urgency of our cause. Great faith in you. That's a lot of text. How about you? Well, you 5 units of muck. You're welcome. Here's a cure disease potion that you don't need, and a copy of the alchemist's formulary. And maybe the spare retort will be useful. Oh crap. Lots of crap. It's not even worth, like, carrying around. How heavy is that? 8.
9 good days to you, sir.
Bring me 5 units of willow anther for cure paralyzation potions. These are all the exact same quest over and over again. I am ashamed to admit it, but I steal willow anther from the flowers growing around the house of Grek Gro Bugarat. His house is on the mainland, just north of the foreign border. It can't be on the mainland. What do you mean by the mainland? North of the foreign? That's an island. That's a very large island. A cleric stealing from criminals to aid the needy. Perhaps I've been hanging around Zenithar worshippers for too long. So, okay. Let's go on Simvi. Where is the nearest, like, gondola? I need to find them useful because I don't know where they are. It's like easier just to run straight down here. There's one here, but it's like halfway already. Oh, now we have to run around this. For a little house. Little house somewhere. Maybe that. Is this the stuff we want? Excuse me. Willow anther. That's heather. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Cool. What was the other quest? Caldera. That's right.
What say?
Why does everyone gather in doorways?
Where would you like to go?
Still in the tree, still staring at it.
Can I be of service?
Governor's Hall. And his name is Cunius Pilius. This. Yes.
I'd be happy.
Hello.
My pleasure, really.
Donate? So I recall speaking with someone about a donation. I'm very busy at the moment, of course you are. Happy to discuss the matter at a later date. No. Press him for a commitment. Your views are unwelcome, sir. As I said, I will be happy to discuss this matter at a later date. Right. It is now a later date. It's been a whole day. I came back I stood in front of you a whole day and waited. He does not want anything to do with it. Donate 500 drakes.
Now, where did I put that?
May not be wise to comment on his money problems, but perhaps you should speak with Ulumba Gro Boglar. Okay.
Please, go ahead, Outlander. You're that famous adventurer, aren't
Guys will look an orc. There he is. I'll tell you why Cunius Penniless is slow to redeem his pledged donation. Because he's gotten a bit of money trouble. And he's solving the problem by skimming from the mine and smuggling raw ebony. That's what people say in private anyway. But it would be hard to get proof. The slaves in Caldera ebony mines would know. But they would be hard to persuade to talk. They're afraid, and who can blame them? Okay.
You have great understanding. Welcome.
The slaves in the mines. Destruction on the mines. I always find it really hard to. It must be this way. Because the town's not actually connected properly to the mine. There is a plane flying overhead. Fittingly, all of these guys. Great. Bunkhouse. Nobody in it. Oh no.
Welcome, friend.
Damage to company property will not be tolerated. Any further scratch marks are found on the bedposts, all miners will be given double shifts. No talking after sundown. No talking during Phoenix. No talking before sunrise. Always obey the guards. Bit harsh. Doesn't want to talk. You are missing a torso. How are we supposed to get them to say anything? No one wants to say anything. Go in the mine.
Please join me.
Great if I speak, someone might hear. Let's bribe him. How about now? Smuggling raw ebony. Alright, I will tell you what I know. The boss man, he comes at night, he thinks he sneaks, thinks no one sees him, but everyone sees. He takes ebony and puts it in a bag, and he sneaks out again. That's not very sneaky. Alright, thank you. You've been very useful. I guess we go accuse him. Slow flying. Well, it's actually pretty slow compared, pretty fast comparatively to other options, but I'll levitate anyway. Or you. I know what you be do.
I'd be happy to
You be doing the bad. Threatened to reveal his skimming from the ebony mines. Original slaves' testimony about stolen ebony. Are these both the same thing? You're a fool to listen to idle rumor and a greater fool to confront me with it, believe me. What about the slave's testimony? This is most awkward. Apparently you need to mention the slave. Since you confront me with this, I presume you intend blackmail? If you hope for cash, I must disappoint you. I have no ready cash at present. You must content yourself with these pieces of raw ebony. I'm sure you can get you 500 drinks for them and more. Now leave me. I actually want nothing to do with your ebony because it's heavy and not actually that valuable. And I would just rather pay out of pocket.
What was that?
So I'll leave your ebony there, sir. No thank you.
I am at your service.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Alright. For you, I have alchemy ingredients. So you brought me these alchemy ingredients. I have, yes. Here's a cure paralyzation potion that's actually useful. And a little something extra since you've been such a diligent helper. I learned a great deal from this book, but I know its lessons by heart. Right. And I'd like you to have my old copy. Blah blah blah. On he goes. The Four Suitors of Baron's Ire. Restoration.
Walk with Stendhal, citizen.
And here's your 500. To run out of gifts suitable to reward your diligence, I've scrolled down and automatically scrolled down. You've succeeded where others has failed. Congratulations, this money will greatly benefit the widows and orphans of Vardenfell. I am beginning to run out of gifts. Perhaps you may find this assortment of scrolls useful. Random crap.
9 good days to you, sir.
Sweet. I'll see what quests these guys have next, and then maybe call it. Canturian Pontist of the East Empire Company has promised to sponsor a mission to the Ashlanders. Such a long-term mission will be expensive. 1,000 drinks at a bare minimum. We're concerned that we haven't received the money he pledged and that he does not reply to our correspondence. We wish you to go to him in the East Empire Company Hall and persuade him to provide us with the generous pledge. Alright. And what flowers would you like me to collect today, sir? Scrib jelly, that's not a flower. Shock Egg Mine, South Balmora. He doesn't really say anything that interesting. Except he will teach me a spell. I'll teach you a detect creature spell to help you hunt scribs. Do I now have that? Yes, okay. Right, what is the time here? Nearly 3. Where did you say that was? I'm kind of getting sick of making this trip. It's like I should have put the mark somewhere else, but I think it's easier to get to the cult than it is to leave it. The hell? You're right, sir. What are you doing out here?
Why walk when you can ride?
West. On the west bank of the Adua Adai. Near a bridge, okay. Wait, he wants scrub jelly. So I have to kill the friendly tap-taps. Didn't even drop any. The hell? Where's didn't net? The hell's in here? There's a rat. And a bat. Sturgeon meat. Your sturgeon meat. It's ebony here. I'm surprised that there was bats and not miners. Video. I hate these things. It's very interesting down here. Oh, now it's something interesting. Come over here. Don't want any of this ebony. I could eat it actually. That's the best use. Yeah, because we're medium armor, so down here. Oh, good night, Iconic. Hope you had a nice time lurking. Now I can't get past this post. I think I need to go up, actually. Right, okay, cool. Was this a dead end? No. Not half bad loot. Yeah, just eat all of this. Eat these rocks. I kind of just want to leave this cave now. I think this is the way out, actually. Who's that running away? Fight me. Ooh. Ow. Come on. One more. Okay, thank you for that summon. Giving me a soul. Dang, you're mad, huh? Where is the script cave? That's the one we killed earlier. Chopped it into 3 bits. Dog Eggman. Why does she mention swimming? Is it like under here? In the water? Also, who dis?
Walk with virtue out.
Not down here. Oh, it's on my map. Wait. Oh, that is the west. Oh, okay. Scribs. I've come for you. How much do we need? 5. And they may not actually all drop. Scrib jelly. This is another poacher. I see, these are like dynamic. I will report you, but that would just make you mad. Which is fine. Is there another one?
Do you have something to say out loud?
It's the same person. I will report you too.
Surrender!
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
That's 2. That's the 3rd. Come on. Let me through. Okay, didn't drop anything. Mining camp. There's none of them in here. Hey. Oh no. I forgot they did this. I think this is 3. That's 4. That was a miner.
Hail, Imperial.
I need scrib jelly.
Greetings, Cyrano. What can I do for you?
I'm right here.
Another scrib. Please. Just one more. It's already D. It's like wait for them to respawn. How do I get out? Sir, please. Thank you. I want my rest to be interrupted. Probably won't be. That calls a respawn. I don't think so. I just need one more. Oh. Please, sir. Please drop your jelly. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine, Al.
Right, for you I have jelly. I have brought you units of scrib jelly. Here's a cure poison potion. Sorry. And a useless alembic. Please check your advancement ranks. Of course, of course. And for you, I've forgotten what we got for you. Oh yeah, we spoke to... No, we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet. I'm going to end it there for the day. So, good yard, and of course, fair tea. This is the save menu, right? Yeah, not the load menu. I did that when I was playing Evil Genius one time. loaded instead of saving. Yep. Goodbye.